All right, guys, we're here once again doing another supplement test. This one I'm going real scientific. It's not a protein powder. This is a sample I was given when I bought some new protein powder to test. This is called Ritual Pre-Workout. Just a little sample size. Ritual Pre-Workout, ANS Performance sample, not for sale. It's got all the usual disclaimers. I'm guessing I'm just getting a big kick of caffeine in here. And a bunch of other stuff. So check it out if you want to look at what's actually in it. I'm doing this a little differently. I'm going to tell you how I think it tastes, which is important, almost the most important, but I'm going to see how it actually affects my body. So I've taken my heart rate, and I have a normally pretty low heart rate, I think. Whenever I go give blood or something, they tell me that I'm on the verge of death. But my initial heart rate I took was 48 beats per minute, which I think is pretty darn good if you ask me. But I'm going to put this into a water bottle. I'm going to drink the whole thing immediately, and I'm going to take my heart rate every 15 minutes for the next little bit. It says you're supposed to wait 15 minutes for it to, before training, 15 to 30 minutes before training. So I'll take my heart rate at 15, 30, 45. We'll see what it's doing then, and we'll see if I speed up. And then it's at least gives us a little bit of a insight into what it's doing to my heart rate. So we started good and low at 48. I've got this thing open. It smells kind of like peach. It's peach mango flavor, and I've got just a water bottle here. That's about, I don't know, 500 milliliters, which is, I don't know, 14 ounces. I don't know the ounce calculation. I'm just going by what it says on the bottle. So let's go in. I've got some water here. I'm going to consume the whole thing, so I don't really care. Whoa, the whole thing except what I just spilled. Okay. Oh, no, disaster. Okay, let's try that again. I should have drank some water first. Yes, my scientificness is going out the window here, but we're going to do it anyway. All into the bottle. And then we'll give it a shake. Oh, come on, I only spilled a little bit. Okay, I gotta take a little sip, because I don't have enough room to get the rest in. All right, there's the whole thing. I'm gonna clean up this stuff that I dropped, put that in as well. Because, hey, I got to get the whole meal deal, the whole amount here. There we go. 100% of it, at least 99.9. Let's put the lid on. Voila. Ooh, inhale the stuff that's on the side. We'll give it a shake. We'll drink it down, and I'll keep you posted. I'll give you a flavor evaluation here shortly, and then we'll keep posted with heart rates for the rest of the video. So here's the taste. I can't chug the whole thing. Oh, I gotta mix it. I'll get some real good flavor. Taste is pretty normal, pretty good. Just kind of tastes like a fuzzy peach, like a candy. Nothing offensive. Doesn't taste artificial overly. Okay, I'm into the concentrated stuff. Now I get a little more artificial. But again, it tastes, that's a positive. So I can't complain about the taste. Kind of a subtle peachy flavor. There we have it. Whole thing is down. I'll check my heart rate every 15-minute intervals for the next little bit, and we'll see what it does. And we'll kind of gauge how that may or may not affect my performance and mental state of mind and the rest of it. So tune back in a second. All right, I'm checking in with an update here. So I'm 15 minutes after I consumed my entire packet of stimulant. I'll have to double check. I forgot the name of it already. That's okay though. I haven't been memorizing the package. However, 15 minutes in, 45 beats per minute. That was the manual test. I have my nurse checked my heart rate, and then I put it on an Apple Watch, and it was even lower than that. So we're going to go with 45. And so I'm 3 beats per minute slower than I was before I consumed it. So it's actually, my heart rate's gone down. I'm going to check in another 15 minutes. We'll see where we're at. We'll go from there. I'll update you shortly. All right, I've got another update. This one would be half hour since consumption of beverage. Ritual ANS Performance. I thought I should get the name of it this time because that's what's important here. Well, kind of. I think this may or may not speak for all pre-workouts, but half hour in, so 15 minutes from my last test, my latest reading was 42. That was a manual heart rate on the Apple Watch heart rate thinger. It was fluctuating around that area too. So far my heart rate has dropped, and maybe I'm under a misconception of what the stuff's supposed to do. I had it in my head that it would increase my heart rate, which kind of makes sense, but it hasn't. My heart rate's dropped. I'm not doing any activity right now. I'm just kind of doing stagnant office type work. And but caffeine stimulant, I was expecting my heart rate to increase, but it hasn't responded as I suspected that it would. So I'll do one more update, and we'll see what it's reading then. Maybe it just takes me a long time to get it through my system, but so far I've had a steady decrease in heart rate, more or less, similar, but nothing substantial. One more update, we'll go from there. All right, ANS Performance Ritual Pre-Workout Peach Mango final check-in. I'm not going to do this anymore because I'm kind of just hovering now. I was at 44 on my last one, and which is really close to the previous one. And so certainly not noticing a large impact on my heart rate. I'm not, again, I'm doing this, we're doing this manually, timing it, which I think is a reasonable way to do it under the circumstances, but we're certainly not seeing even a 5% fluctuation in heart rate. I've been very stagnant, if that's a good way to describe it, the whole time. So I've just been sitting. I haven't been moving or exercising. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I needed to move more to get some things flowing. But taste was fine, pretty normal. Tasted kind of like a fuzzy peach with some medicine in it. But I didn't notice any on my vital sign of heart rate. It certainly didn't seem to have a positive effect. I actually dropped in heart rate and fluctuated a little bit throughout the test. So we're just going to say that, again, maybe it's stimulating something else other than my heart. I don't know. Heart rate didn't change. Flavor was fine. If you want to check it out, go for that. I still think it's a placebo, but again, you kick enough caffeine into your body, it's surely doing something to you. So check it out if you want. That's my assessment. ANS Ritual Pre-Workout sample size. I'll catch you next time.